Hola, ¿cómo estás? It's Jordan from JP Copeland Photography, and today this video is going to be about lighting. Lighting is essential to good pictures because lighting is how you take pictures. If you didn't have lighting, you couldn't take pictures. So that's why I'm making a video about lighting. Um, for instance, if I'm going to take a picture of this pillow, okay? The light that's hitting this pillow is what I will be taking a picture of. You know what I mean? So depending on how much light is hitting this pillow and the quality of light hitting this pillow, that is going to affect the picture. So that's why if you go to a professional studio, they do their own light. They make their own light because they can fix it and kind of make it how they want to. You know what I mean? They can light the scene exactly how they want to, with the temperature they want and the amount of wattage, and so on. So that's why lighting is important, because that is what gives you a picture. Without lighting, you couldn't have a picture. You can't take pictures in the dark unless you have an infrared, but that's a whole nother whatever. Anyways, so taking pictures requires good lighting. For instance, there's different lighting. Some lighting is harsh, some lighting is soft. Light from from a small source is going to be harsh. If you have light that's coming from a small source, like a beam or something like that, it's going to be harsh. But when you broaden the light, then the light gets softer. Like, for instance, a softbox, all it does is it spreads the light over a broader surface, so that the time it hits the subject, it's broad enough so the shadows aren't as harsh, and there's a little more gradation in the shadows, between the shadows and the lit subject. There's a nicer, smoother gradation. So that's basically why you would use a softbox or something like that with a large lighting surface, so you can get a spread. You can spread the light out to make everything softer looking. But it all depends also on the type of photographer you are. You know what I mean? Because all these things that I do and stuff, and these lessons I'm going to be uploading and stuff, it doesn't matter if you can do them all and all that other stuff if you don't know what type of photographer you are. Because once you figure out what type of photographer you are, then you know basically how you want to do things or whatever, and the type of look you want and stuff like that. And that's when you can start manipulating your own light to really nice result. But just dealing with, say, if you're just going to pick up a point and shoot camera just to go out to a birthday party and take some pictures of the kids or something like that, then it's important to still know lighting, because that's going to give you the best results. Okay, like for instance, if the kid is let's say, if you're taking pictures of you say, okay, I want to take a picture of you guys for whatever, I just want to remember all of us together here, whatever, blah blah blah, and I want to take a picture, so just stand there and we're going to take a picture. You want to make sure where they're standing is in the type of light that would be good and conducive to the type of picture you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't want them standing in like half shadows, half light, or like maybe like the sun's like beating straight down like on their head, so then their eyes are all dark and stuff like that. You wouldn't want like that. You would maybe want to move them to a shadow part of like under a tree or something where there's a shadow, and then turn the flash on your camera. You know what I mean? Or maybe if the light's somewhat behind them at an angle where they can maybe turn around to the shadow side, and you can take a picture of the shadow side. You know what I mean? Or if you're at the right time of day, which would be about 6, 7 o'clock, whatever, the evening, like sunset, right before sunset, I guess, depending on the time, what do you call it when you switch the days back and forth? You know what I mean? But depending on that, it would be in that time before the sun goes down, or in the morning when after the sun comes up, like right after the sun comes up, when it's at an angle where it can pretty much light evenly your face and your body and everything like that, rather than being in the top of the sky, and you just have it beaten out, and all the shadows are harsh because you have, you know what I mean, you have the shadows in your eyes and the shadows on your face. It doesn't look right if you're gonna take pictures. So just knowing little stuff like that will help you take better pictures as far as lighting goes. So yeah, that's pretty much lighting. So it's just like you just got to get out there and take pictures and see what works for you and see what you like, and then that's how you develop your little niche, I guess. And that's about it. So you know, just leave a comment, tell me what you would like to see, and I just make videos for people that just want to know about photography like I did. So just tell me what you want to see, and we'll make it happen. All right, peace out, y'all.